Hi everyone, my name is Shauna in case you don't know, and it's time to get spooky.
And shivers down your spine. Shrieking skulls will shock your soul, seal your doom tonight. Spooky, scary skeletons.
I still don't know how to dance. Maybe by the end of this month I'll be able to do a little less awkward of dances. This wig does not like to cooperate. So for today's spooky video, I'm going to be giving spooky show recommendations. These are ones that will get your heart pumping. They might give you a few nightmares, they might just be slightly unsettling, but these are perfect shows to watch during Halloween. So to start off with, I'm going to be starting off with the show that I finished most recently, and that is Squid Game. This is on Netflix. It is a K-drama. In case you've never seen a K-drama before, they're Korean dramas. You can watch it in dubbed, however, I find it easier to watch Korean dramas in subbed because when you're watching it in dubbed, the English voice over the mouth doesn't match up with what the mouth is saying. So I recommend watching it in sub, so you'll have to read the subtitles, but it is still really good. It will get your heart pumping. It's very intense. I described it sort of as like the Hunger Games but on drugs, and it's so good. It's one of the most popular shows right now, so if you haven't heard of it, I'm actually really surprised, but I'm assuming that most of you have heard of it, and this is your sign to go watch it if you haven't seen it already. It's so good. My brother kept bugging me about watching the show, so I finally got around to watching it, and I got obsessed. I finished it in just a few days. It was incredible. Very dark, very disturbing, very spooky, but I liked it a lot. My next recommendation is Grimm. Grimm was a show that was filmed in the city right next to me. So I live in a smallish city near Portland, Oregon, and Grimm was filmed in Portland, and that's how I got familiar with the show because it is in the local area. Grimm is based off of the Grimm fairy tales, but it takes the Grimm fairy tales and mixes it with like a crime buster police show. It can get really intense at times and it can get really scary at times, but I was addicted. I watched all of the episodes and I was watching most of them when they premiered or really close to when they premiered. I stayed up on Friday nights to watch it when it premiered. I was so obsessed with it, my whole family would watch it. There's one episode in particular that is super duper scary that I feel is perfect for the Halloween season, and that is La Llorona, and I'm pretty sure that La Llorona is one of the special Halloween episodes, and if you watch any of the episodes, watch that one for the spooky season because that one is so scary. My brother got really freaked out by it, and he watches things like The Purge, so that's saying a lot. My next spooky show recommendation is actually an anime, and this anime is Demon Slayer. Demon Slayer is really popular right now, and I watched it because some people I know watched it and they wanted me to watch it, so I watched it. It was really good. It's exactly what the title suggests. It's a person slaying demons, and he's slaying these demons because his sister turned into a demon, and he's trying to find a way to save her and turn her back into human. It is so good, one of the best animes I have ever seen. My cat just joined me. Say hi to Hermione, everyone. Hermione, say hello to everyone. Explain why you tried to pee on my hat in the middle of my therapy session today. No, you're not going to explain it? Okay, she's just settling down, so she's going to be in the background for the rest of the video, I guess. My next recommendation is one that I feel like I have to do given my outfit, but ScoobyDoo is always a perfect show to watch during the Halloween time. There's tons of different movies and shows in the ScoobyDoo universe. There's like Scooby-Doo Mystery Incorporated, What's New Scooby-Doo, and there's all of the like live action movies, all of the cartoon movies. There is so much Scooby-Doo content for you to watch. You can never run out of content. I've been watching Scooby-Doo since I was a kid, but this is my first Scooby-Doo costume. I had never dressed up as any Scooby-Doo characters when I was younger. I really want to get a group together and do a Scooby-Doo group, and I'm thinking about doing it with my brother and my sister-in-law, and we'll just see how it turns out. And my nephew could be Scooby-Doo, the little baby could be Scooby-Doo. It would be a lot of fun. My next spooky show recommendation is The Walking Dead. The Walking Dead has 3 shows now, so if you weren't a super huge fan of the original Walking Dead, you can actually watch the other ones if you'd like to. From what I understand, because I've seen a lot of Fear the Walking Dead, is that some characters overlap, but you can generally understand each of the spin-off series without having watched the original series. So there is Fear the Walking Dead, which is the one that I had to stop watching because I was getting so scared. So The Walking Dead sort of doesn't like show you the zombie apocalypse taking place like it first starting. So The Walking Dead isn't that scary to me, but Fear the Walking Dead felt like really real, like it felt like it would be like happening, and I got like nightmares from it, and I was like too scared. It was like getting under my skin too much, so I had to stop watching Fear the Walking Dead. And then I haven't had a time to watch the third one in this Walking Dead like franchise. That is The Walking Dead World Beyond, I think it's called, and that one actually only has 3 seasons. The final season is premiering soon, so it's really quick to binge it, and I'll probably binge it very soon. I've heard there's good representation in that one, and I have heard only good things about it. Going back to animes for my next recommendation, this sort of goes along the lines of The Walking Dead, and that is Attack on Titan. If you haven't seen Attack on Titan yet, go and give it a shot. Especially if you're into like zombies and post-apocalyptic stuff, then I think you'll like Attack on Titan. Attack on Titan is a apocalypse show, but instead of zombies, there's these human-eating titans. So zombies eat humans, titans eat humans, but like if you get bit by a titan, you're basically dead. They've basically eaten you if they've bitten you. They're these like towering giant creatures. It's somewhat of a scary anime. I mean, I don't really get scared by animes that often, but it somewhat is, and it will like get under your skin a little bit, but like it's really good. There's great characters, great soundtracks. I love Attack on Titan so much. My next recommendation is Stranger Things. Of course, I have to talk about Stranger Things when I'm talking about spooky shows. Stranger Things has been getting scarier and scarier with each season as it comes out. Season 3 was pretty scary, and I feel like season 4 is going to be even scarier. The trailer for season 4 came out recently-ish, and it looks more like haunted house horror elements to it, but I know that they're going to incorporate the upside down and all of those creatures, so I'm really curious to see how it's going to turn out. And in season 2 there is a Halloween episode, so it feels perfect to be recommending Stranger Things in this video. And my final recommendation for this video is a show that had 15 seasons, so it's insanely long. There's plenty of content to watch, and that is Supernatural. I love Supernatural so much. The first season in particular had some very spooky episodes, but they were so good. Also, it's appropriate that I'm recommending Supernatural right now because Supernatural actually had a crossover with ScoobyDoo, and Dean sort of had a thing for Daphne. So yeah, I feel it's very appropriate that I'm recommending Supernatural right now. So these were all my spooky show recommendations. Most of these are available on Netflix, although the animes are available on Funimation, and I think Fear the Walking Dead is available on Hulu. So these are all amazing shows that I recommend if you want to get into that spooky Halloween mood. If you enjoyed this video, feel free to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to me if you haven't already. All of my other social media will be linked down in the description below. You can see all of my other fun costumes over on my Instagram. This month I am uploading a lot of Spooky Month videos, so I'll see you tomorrow for my next spooky video. Until next time, goodbye!